Greetings, salutations. Good morning, good afternoon. It's your boy Bambino back with another banger. How they say it? Under playing. but just a little bit about myself, man. I wouldn't be me if I didn't express my love for the Most High. I wouldn't be me. And this isn't about religion. It's more about spirituality. And just a little bit about my credo. My credo. I believe that every man and woman should have a credo that they live by. Don't go through life living willy nilly. Right now I'm on my own personal journey. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be shy about it, man. I've been smoking loud. Been smoking it loud, man, since I was a senior in high school. I'm 30 now. And I'm dealing with I'm dealing with addiction. I'm dealing with getting rid of that addiction. And through that, 10 years, man, it was a wild ride, man. I was introduced to it, you know what I mean, from a former lover and everything. And, I think that I was gravitated or hooked on to the substance just to relive that moment or relive that experience. And I'm not just talking willy nilly, but sometimes you have to figure out what is going on, what is the predicament that you're experiencing, and really dissect it so that you're able to formulate a plan to counteract it. And it's been 10 years. So it's not like it's gonna happen like that. Addiction is no joke. Even the weed. Even the weed. You know what I mean? People be 80 years old still puffing on a white cigarette, and that's just something that I don't want for my life. I want everybody to live happy, healthy, and free. And I just been through a lot, you know what I mean? And I can't attribute spirituality, growth, um, solitude with weed. It may give that illusion, but I'm not gonna attribute it to that because I'm taking away too much power from myself, from the Most High, and giving it to a plant, a mind altering plant that may just be playing tricks on me. My mind playing tricks on me type shit. You know what I mean? But throughout all of that, I don't blame the weed. I don't resent the weed. But I don't promote the weed. You know what I mean? Everything in his life should be used in moderation. Maybe I wasn't doing the best on my part, but I'm not gonna blame a substance. That takes away my own power as a man to say no, because nobody put that shit to your mouth and made you smoke it. You know what I mean? So we all got a journey to go through, some different than others. You know what I mean? My spiritual journey has been a wild ride, man. You know, this is just a little backstory. Man, I've been hospitalized, hospitalized in that unit about 5 times. But I don't attribute me being in a mental hospital as me being crazy. I attribute it to spiritual divination. I attribute it to spiritual awakening. Some people are like, this nigga crazy, man. This nigga don't know what he talking about. My credo that I came up with, that I designed, researched, was that you still have a Western philosophy and an Eastern philosophy. We always talk about the pharmaceutical companies and we always talk about natural healing. Who says that smoking a herb isn't a natural way of healing? Who says that it's not? They do. But that doesn't mean that they always right. they I don't think anything is always right. I think it's a trial and error. You know what I mean? And sometimes you have to go through those trials to figure out where your error at. You gotta live life, live free. You know what I mean? And from being hospitalized 4 or 5 times, being incarcerated one time, no conviction, I realized that's not what I want for my life. That's not what I want. You know what I mean? I, the mental health, the institution, the facility itself is no different than a federal prison or just a small little prison. You can't leave, doors locked. Gotta do what the orderlies say. Juvie is juvie. You know what I mean? But if you in there with some cutthroat niggas, it's gonna be hard. But spirituality is key, man. I'm telling you, like, spirituality, man. It's people say what you want, manifest it, but it actually has to be real. It has to be real in a intangible place in your life before it actually manifests itself into reality. It doesn't matter if it's your thoughts, your actions, means writing things down. You have to bring that idea, that thought, that imagination into this world, one way or the other. Just like how what I'm doing right now. I bring things into the world. I have 2 children. You know what I mean? I rap a little bit. You know what I mean? Got a couple 100,000 streams, but ain't nothing crazy. But at the same time, I manifested those things. I already knew what was going to transpire before it transpired. And you know why? It's because I had faith in spirituality. I had faith in my God above. I had faith, and I actually have knowing. I was actually thinking to myself, what is better? Is having faith better, or is knowing better? I still have yet to figure that out. Is knowing better than having faith? Gotta pontificate on that, man. But this is gonna be a little short video. We're not really gonna chew your head off, yap your mouth off, yap, yap, yap. But at the same time, spirituality is key. I feel as if this nation that we live in is a great nation to have a great fundamental understanding. School is about learning the fundamentals. Going to work is understanding the fundamentals of how to deal with people, the social aspects of things. And it's crazy when they tell you on that job application, age, race, sex, gender, whatever, those are the fundamentals of a person. Those are the fundamentals. When they say, oh, black male, 6 foot, those are fundamentals. Those are something that you can't change about somebody. But it seems as if in 2024, we're changing it. But the one thing that's not going to go nowhere is spirituality. They can trample all over religion. They're already doing that. They're making a mockery of the church. I don't go to church. I have congregation. I have communication with the Most High every day. I don't need to go to anybody's church to get inspiration. I just need to open my Bible app, go somewhere quiet, and reflect. Reflect. One thing about it is awareness is key, my boy. I'm telling you, when you reflect and you actually have faith, you will see the birds laying right next to you. When you ask God for something, the birds will chirp, the wind will blow. How much more real do your thoughts have to be for it to actually? How much more real does God have to show you that you are more powerful than what you perceive yourself to be? You, as an individual, I believe we all have ability, some more than others. But I believe spirituality, not technically religion, is the key to happiness. And even though religion is a system, is a certain construct of spirituality, I don't feel as if people should conform themselves or should have to feel to conform or compel themselves to conform just because they're associated with a certain group. That's almost like a cult to me. That's a cult. And I think that freedom of expression, which is not just a God-given right, it's an American right. The founding fathers knew what they was doing. The fundamentals of this world that we live in, called America, is all set up on this fundamental plane, which is a great fundamental plane. We have to reject these leaders and representatives from taking away our fundamental rights. And that's from freedom of expression, freedom of religion, freedom of speech. And we cannot let a small group quiet a large group. Where are we going? I ask myself that every day. Are we just here just to build houses and make money? Or are we actually here to identify and realize how strong and powerful we are as human beings? I think it's a lifelong journey to unlock the superhero in yourself or the supervillain, however you want to portray yourself in this world. But trust me, it's two sides to that coin. Two sides. It's two sides. The Most High watching, and that other one watching too. We don't speak on him. With that being said, I hope you found something to at least reflect on this. God name, God bless. In Jesus Christ's name, I say amen.